Hi muckers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. I hope you're feeling gorgeous and I hope you are feeling sexy. Okay, so thank you for clicking on today's video. If you haven't seen my last one, I basically said that I'm just trying out a new format for like today because I'm kind of bored and I found my mic and I realized that I bought it to do like a podcast and then I gave up on the podcast and I never used the mic. And a lot of people were commenting that they were enjoying the podcast style. So I am just trying something new for today that is filming videos with like a voiceover and putting the things that I'm talking about on the screen. So for the things I will be talking about today, they will actually like be seen by you instead of me holding up like an iPad or an iPhone or something like that. So I'm just trying something new and people really liked the last video and I really appreciated that. And it allows me to like deliver things in a very like calm way and just like have a conversation with you, and I'm very pumped about it. Before I get into this video, I just want to say that fuck, The Tide is High by Blondie is one of the most gorgeous songs of all time. That fucking song has been on loop in my apartment all day today, and Still Into You by Paramore. Holy fuck. Those songs are my favorite fucking songs of all time. Anyway, I only knew The Tide is High by the Atomic Kittens because of the Lizzie McGuire movie, but now that I finally know the Blondie version, holy fuck, it is so superior. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Alright, okay, so we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas's rambles on social media last night, and also Trisha has reached a new success that is quite out of nowhere. Alright, so as we're aware, Trisha went through the redemption arc with frenemies. Before that, Trisha was in, multiple different friend groups ranging from Shane Dawson to Jeffree Star. Let's see how they all fucking went. Sorry, just all of them ended fucking disaster. I think the common denominator, as much as I don't like Shane and Jeffree, is Trisha, because, I mean, we can see this now with, like, Ethan and David Dobrik, who I also don't like, but, I like Ethan, not David Dobrik. It just seems that any friendship that Trisha was in kind of goes to shit, and, who to blame for that? Who's the common denominator? Trisha Paytas. So Trisha was in these friend groups and was making videos on her own, and the videos were doing moderate, and then Trisha started dating Jason Nash, and these videos were doing really well because Jason was part of the vlog squad and still is, and people were interested in seeing their relationship. David was promoting it on his main videos, and then Trisha was also having vlogs and Jason was having vlogs, and they were very much so like the influencer couple. And they were very much so the anti-couple because they would like fight on camera. The most healthy ever, by the way, looking back on it, even in the fucking moment. They would fight on camera, they would have arguments on camera, and I don't even think this was planned. I think they genuinely just fucking hated each other. And looking back on their relationship, because I've been watching a lot of vlogs with both of them, I think it's very clear that Trisha adored Jason, and Jason just wanted to get out. And I'm going to be making a video possibly tonight or tomorrow, but Trisha talked about Jason in a recent live stream and basically talks about the fact that she just loved him and he didn't love her. But anyway, I'll not jump ahead. So Trisha was getting moderate views during that, and then Trisha after that was friends with Shane and was involved in videos with Shane, so was getting views from that. And then there was kind of an interval period between the ending of Trisha being featured in like the vlog squad and Trisha joining frenemies, where her views were kind of falling very flat. She was getting like 20k views, which is great, but because it's like 20,000 people, like holy fuck, that's a lot of people. But if you think about it, Trisha has like almost like 5 million subscribers, so it's not good at all. It just means that people aren't interested in you. So when Trisha was on frenemies, it was the biggest career peak or re-peak for Trisha ever. I think it genuinely was the career high for her. And the weekly episodes and then Trisha's own videos that would reference frenemies, and then whenever there was fights and there was drama and Trisha was making videos on anyone else, like Dixie D'Amelio and Charlie D'Amelio and James Charles, there were so many moments where Trisha was getting so many views on videos where she would literally just sit down her iPhone and talk. And I think it was a moment where we were seeing Trisha really kind of get cocky, but I think it would have been hard for anyone not to get cocky in that, because every video she was doing, she was being praised, and she was almost like the mental health hero for people, and the person that they could look up to, like, oh my god, Trisha has issues and I have issues too, and look how Trisha's handling it, because Trisha would say that she was in therapy, whenever I don't believe that she was ever in therapy. I really don't mean to sound like a fucking cock when I say that, but I really don't believe that Trisha has ever been in therapy in the past couple of years, because Trisha always references Dr. Drew instead of her actual therapist, and Dr. Drew is very shady, and you wouldn't reference Dr. fucking Drew if you're actually going to a really good therapist, and Trisha said she's went to many, so I don't buy it. But after frenemies ended, there were multiple different times of it ending, and I kind of want to talk about what happened, so I'm going to say this really quickly. Before Frenemies properly ended, between the fights, you know, Trisha would still get good views because people were looking to see her videos on like AB and the videos on Ethan, the videos on Ela. But whenever it finally ended, it really did seem like Ethan got the audience of Trisha, because, you know, people watched Frenemies more so than they watched Trisha's videos, and then more so than they watched H3's videos. So there was a Trisha audience and Ethan audience, and they were coming together. So during Frenemies, Trisha had Ethan's audience too, and Ethan had Trisha's audience too. And it seemed that when Frenemies ended, Ethan's audience left Trisha, and also Trisha's audience left Trisha, and then both audience stayed consistent with Ethan. So that's why, you know, H3 have been getting, you know, the best views they've ever been getting, but Trisha has been going back down to under 20k views, and it's been, you know, really awful for Trisha. So, you know, since that, Trisha's been continuously uploading videos, and the views have never been worse ever. And Trisha's been trying out different things. She's been, again, appropriating more cultures, appropriating more religions, and nothing has really been getting her great views on YouTube. Her content works really well on TikTok because she is someone who can appropriate and just degrade every single kind of person, and it's very interesting for a TikTok audience because it's something new every day. However, with YouTube, you really need to have a connection to the YouTubers, so whenever they're faking it every single day, it doesn't work like a 20-second TikTok, because you can no longer find yourself relating to this person even if they are so different than you. So that's why Trisha, in my opinion, kind of fell off on YouTube. So whenever Trisha got pregnant, a lot of people who don't like Trisha thought that it was going to be Trisha's re-peak. You know, Trisha has had so many peaks, but they thought that this was going to be the moment, because normally when a YouTube... Okay, I'm going to sound quite controversial here, but it's known within the YouTube community that when a YouTuber's career is falling off, they normally get pregnant and then become a mommy vlogger, and then their channel has never been better because people are now interested in nostalgia, looking at their favorite person who now is a baby, and they're also interested in the baby's life because people are fucking creepy and enjoy family channels for some fucking reason. So with Trisha, a lot of people thought that was going to be the reason. They talked about wanting to get pregnant for so long. The reason I don't think this worked, because even Trisha's announcement videos haven't done as well as drama videos Trisha has made, and even in comparison to other YouTubers who've announced their pregnancy, that's normally their video that does really fucking well, and it kind of dips from there, and then whenever they give birth, it does even better. For Trisha, she wasn't even able to maintain an audience to be interested in her pregnancy, and I think the main reason for that is people are just tired of Trisha, and they're also tired of Moses. You know, Moses has so many allegations against him, and Moses has so much dirt on him that people are just really turned off from him, and I think as well, the audience that's watching Trisha right now are Trisha diehard fans, and Trisha has made so many statements and so many videos that are against Moses, so even Trisha's own audience don't know how to feel about Moses. So anyway, since that, Trisha's channel has been on the steady decline, but Trisha has started making ASMR videos again. Now, these ASMR videos are not new to Trisha. She has made many of these in the past, and she used to do them a lot back in 2014, and even in the start of her YouTube career. I remember one of my favorite Trisha Paytas videos ever is like an arm massage video where it's like the worst quality ever, both mic and video, and you can't even see her face, but she's giving like an arm massage, and it used to be the thing that would like put me to sleep like years and years ago. So she's been making ASMR for the longest time. I remember there was like a what I got for Christmas. There was like what's on my iPhone. She used to do like unwrapping bars of like candy and stuff like that. Why did I just fucking say candy? It's sweets. So Trisha has started doing it again, and it is more popular than Trisha's own fucking pregnancy content. So much so that Trisha has a second channel, and she always uploaded vlogs on it, and she always uploaded kind of secondary content. She did like Hare Krishna videos on there for so long, and she did so many religious videos. Then she did witch videos on there. She did casting spell videos, and then she made an ASMR video, and it did quite well. And then she made another one, because Trisha is always looking for the next thing that will kind of keep her relevant for the moment. So she kept making these ASMR videos, and because she genuinely is good at ASMR, because she's done it years and years ago, the videos started to do well within people who don't even like Trisha. They were commenting being like, if you stay on this content, I feel like I can support you, or I don't like you, but this video is really good, or anyone else think that they hate Trisha, but her ASMR is so good. She hit jackpot in going back to the style of content that people really enjoyed from her that really doesn't involve her. Now, it was probably a hit to Trisha's ego that the only content she can kind of make now that does well is not about her. She's not talking. She's not telling about her life. She's not flexing. She's not talking about Moses. She's not talking about, like, keep in mind, she is not talking about her pregnancy right now. And that's her best kind of content that people are loving. The ones where she's not addressing her own life, where she's just like, hi guys, it's Trisha. Like doing that with like her fucking nails and stuff. So last night was a big milestone for Trisha because she has had this second channel for quite some fucking time. And she has tried out so many different content styles on it, and she's been struggling to get views on it as much as her main channel, but also subscribers. However, since she has consistently been doing ASMR videos, she has now finally on this channel hit 100,000 subscribers. And that is one of the biggest tasks to get as a YouTuber, because for your first 100k subscribers, you're not being pushed on the algorithm. YouTube are like, babe, you're on your own. It really is building an audience on your own. And then after 100k, it gets a bit easier because your videos, you know, YouTube know that you have an audience, so they'll push them. But that first 100k, especially when you're under it, is very hard to gain. So the fact that Trisha has finally hit it, and she gained, I think, like 50,000 subscribers from these videos, is really, really, really good for Trisha. So a lot of people are thinking that Trisha is buying subscribers. I'm looking on the channel right now, and before I get into this, let me play like a couple clips from a set of these videos so you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. So here we go.
That is you on this physical world is so much bigger than you could possibly imagine. Please. In this moment, I'm enjoying playing with your hair, connecting. Count the sheep, see the sheep, jump the sheep. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
All right, so now that we're back, looking on the channel here, and again, it is now renamed to Trisha Paytas ASMR. So it used to be like Hair Krishna and all these different things, like more Trisha Paytas. So it's now Trisha Paytas ASMR. It has 102k subscribers, and she is uploading consistently on this channel. So she has, let me count how many ASMR videos. So yeah, she had like gratitude yoga, guided meditation 2 months ago, and they were getting like 10k views. And then her ASMR videos are getting like 100k views, 200k views. So she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 15 ASMR videos, and they're all getting good views. Now, the reason I think that Trisha Paytas isn't buying subscribers and that this is real is because Trisha is getting good engagement in these videos. Trisha is getting, you know, upwards of 300k views on these videos, which Trisha never does ever, and is getting good comments. That means that people are watching this. It's real people, and it's not surprising that she's probably gained like 1 million, 2 million views at... Tyler, are you good? Do you hear him meowing? You good? You good, boy? I don't know, he's not addressing me anymore. So the fact that she's getting like a couple million views overall, and then like 50k of those people have subscribed, of course they have. So I don't think that it's fake, and I think that Trisha would not be pushing out this amount of ASMR content if it was fake. So anyway, these videos have been doing really well for her, and she went on a tweeting spree last night. So I'm going to go through the tweets and put them on the screen, and we're going to talk about them. So, oh, also she's back making she's back making, not ASMR, she's back making OnlyFans content, and listen, I support everyone who does OnlyFans, but it really is like, I don't, there's something unsettling to me about the fact that, and again, this does sound shamey, and I apologize in advance for what I'm about to say, but it just makes me particularly uncomfortable. And again, a woman can do what she wants with her body, and I fully acknowledge that, so I'm going to sound so awful here. It just makes me uncomfortable that Trisha is pregnant and making graphic OnlyFans content that one day her child might see and know that she was, I don't know. Again, all love to everyone who does that. Love you so much. Keep killing it. That's just my personal take on that. But I'm so supportive of sex workers and love y'all. I think you're the best, and I think you hold a lot of the content creation industry together. So Trisha tweeted, OMG, my ASMR channel just hit 100k subscribers. It had been at 50k in January, and all the videos get such positive feedback, which actually is true. It has re-inspired me to make content, and I love it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she posted a screenshot, so here we can see 100k subscribers. I love that she's also watched all of her videos almost to the max. You can see it in the screenshot. If you see it has like a red line, that means she's watched the entire thing. She said, "It just feels really good to have finally found a community that's all about peace and calmness." How fucking ironic that Trisha Paytas is trying to preach about peace and calmness. Shut the fuck up. "Discovering a hidden talent I never knew I had." All right. Okay. All right, if you say so. "And finding a safe space to make quality content. It's also nice to have people enjoying stuff that I put out again." And then she tweets, "As much as I thought I wanted, needed, loved any kind of attention, realized I had that desire and it was destroying me. I'd rather be boring and to myself with a peace of mind than inserting myself judging others for money and notoriety. When really, who was I to even judge in the first place?" This is so fucking ironic because Trisha would not be saying this if the drama content she was making was getting good views. If Trisha Paytas was making drama videos right now and they were performing better than the ASMR videos, she would be like, "I can't believe I was ever making videos sitting down and whispering whenever I can finally just be myself on camera and I can do my own opinions and I can talk about drama and people will watch it and I can make a living off." Like, she would be saying that about the drama content if that was doing better than the ASMR. I hope people are fucking realizing that. So the fact she's like, "Who was I to judge people in the first place?" You have and you had. She said, "I hated myself, I hated my life for so long, and it seeped out into everything I did. I lost friendships, lost jobs, but I couldn't help myself. I was so miserable, I wanted everyone to feel it too, until I hit rock bottom after rock bottom, and one day it clicked." Again, Trisha can preach however amount of times she wants to do this, but like, whenever Trisha was making videos last summer, even a couple months ago, shitting on Ethan and shitting on Charlie D'Amelio and shitting on James Charles, she was at a fucking like high. She was loving it. She was saying that she could finally sit down and say how she actually thought and people were listening. And it really does. It's so opportunistic that she's willing to say this about any style of content that does well for her in the moment. So you can take what you want from this. Trisha, all love, but I don't know how many times I've had to make a video where you're saying that, you know, you can't believe the old style of content you've had to make and you're finally at peace with what you said this when you were making meditation videos and now you've dropped that too. So again, I hated myself, I hated my life for so long, and it seeped out into everything I did. I lost friendships, lost jobs, but I couldn't help myself. I was so miserable, I wanted everyone to feel it too, until I hit rock bottom after rock bottom, and one day it clicked. She said, "I did therapy, took medication, etc. It worked a little, but not deeply. It wasn't until last year when I went on a spiritual journey, exploring all teachings, practices, and religions, that I found my answers in all of the above." And by the way, I'm not hating on spiritual journeys. I went through a period in like 2020 during quarantine whenever I was very like spiritually in tune with myself, and I think I'm longing to get back to that place. It was one of my favorite times of my life ever. I'm not hating on that, but Trisha was openly abusing it for content, and I just don't know how authentic it was. "People laughed at me. Some even criticized me for mocking spiritual teachings." Oh my god, people thinking that Trisha Paytas is mocking certain teachings or certain cultures? Who would have fucking thought? "While others judged me, I kept my peace, and in that found my center, connected with the non-physical, owned my strength, protected my power, and life then rewarded me with things I'd be missing." Is the reward ASMR content? I'm confused. "I was rewarded with a stable mind." Oh, stable mind, not ASMR. My bad. "Inner peace, self-love." I feel like I'm doing like an advert in TV for like the worst fucking script of all time. "And now with a child of my own. I wanted to have a child for so long, but it was like the universe was waiting for me to heal and discover this secret, and it was a journey." Y'all, the secret was ASMR. God said, "Trisha, whenever you make ASMR content, the baby's on the way." That's what God was waiting for. "While I was busy being grateful for my spiritual awakening, the universe gave me more and more to be grateful for. I couldn't keep up. Just when I thought my blessings were full and abundance was achieved, I got pregnant. And I just cry happy tears every day that all those teachings were right. That when you focus on you, when you focus on everything you have in life right this minute, and you're thankful and grateful, Things work out. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it happens instantly. But trust in a. I love that these tweets are getting like 100 likes. Like Trisha has so many followers on Twitter. Let me see. Trisha has nearly 1 million followers on Twitter, and barely 100 people are liking these tweets. What is going wrong with this engagement? Holy fuck. But trusting in abundance and protecting your peace will always lead you in the right path. And then she goes on, so get out of your own way. I know Trisha fucking Paytas is not telling us to get out of our own Are you fucking kidding me? Trisha Paytas is telling us to get out of our way? Oh, hell fucking no. What? How the fuck? How can you preach to... Oh my god. How can you... Oh my god. How can you preach that I need to get out of my own way? Take a breath. All right, y'all, let's take a breath. Take a minute and just let it unfold. Stay grateful. Stay fucking humble. Stay fucking humble. Are you kidding? Stay focused. Oh my god, it gets more fucking ironic. Stay focused on you. Muckers, stay focused on you. Coming from fucking Trisha Paytas. Amazing, beautiful miracles are happening every day. And there we go. That was the last fucking thing that Trisha has said last night on the little ramble tour that she did online. Listen, I would so much rather Trisha just be so upfront with, hey, I lied thinking that drama content was going to be the one. ASMR is the one. Like, the fact you need to, like, preach to us that we should be doing different things in our life, that you've been doing worse than us your entire fucking being, is just so ironic to me. And it's like, no amount of change will ever allow me within myself to allow Trisha to preach to me that I need to find inner peace. Like, fuck off. I do not need inner peace. Like, you can get more for me if you want. Like, you can fucking do the inner peace for me. I don't want it. Like, you can fucking take it. But Muckers, I want to know your opinion on this. We can talk about it below. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your time, and thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one, and bye. Mwah.